Hey everyone, welcome back to Amanda's Home Reset. Today we're just going to do a daily clean. I recorded this on a Monday, so the day before was very busy. We had church, we had a lot of other things going on, and I did something that I don't usually do. I went to bed without really having the house straightened up. As you can see, the kitchen's a mess, my living room was a mess, so I had a lot of cleaning to catch up on. I got started in the kitchen. I unloaded the dishwasher, got all that stuff put away, and started reloading. I had quite a bit of dishes from the weekend that I needed to get caught up on. Then I wiped my counters down. I used the Method all-purpose cleaner. It works really good. It really gets stuff that's just really stuck on. It takes it right off. Method is one of my favorite cleaners to use, but I also really like to use the Lysol cleaner because it smells so good and usually will make everything smell good. Then I moved on to my appliances. Now, I do not clean my appliances every day. I do those once a week. This just happened to be the day that I was wiping them down, getting them all cleaned up. And of course, I usually do try to wipe them down on Mondays because after the weekend, they're usually pretty dirty. And as you can tell, my trash can looked awful. I gave it a good wipe down, and then I wiped the counter behind it. It had stuff stuck on it, and it was in a big time need of a wipe down. There was ketchup and stuff stuck on the wall. So I gave that a really good wipe down. Next, I moved to the dining room. It wasn't too bad. I just needed to give it a good vacuum. Of course, I'm always vacuuming. This house does not have any carpet, but I would rather vacuum the whole thing than have to sweep this whole house. Then I moved on to the living room. As you can see, it was probably the worst. My husband had given the boys a haircut the night before, and there was hair everywhere, clothes, blankets. It just looked really bad. So I had to go through, get everything picked up, straightened up. Then I moved this rug. I had tried putting it, I've had it for a while, but the dogs had an accident on it. So I just decided to go ahead and take it completely out. Then I got all these blankets folded up. I'm not sure why the boys had so many in here, but I needed to get those folded up and put away. Then I went through and I vacuumed all the furniture in the living room. I try to do this once a week. Sometimes I do skip over that, but it was in need of a good cleaning. Next was mopping. I do not mop every day. I try to mop once a week. There are some times, depending on what's going on or if it's raining, I will mop twice a week, but I try to just keep it to once a week. Then I moved on to our bedroom. I vacuumed the bed. I just washed the bedding, so it was not in need of a washing yet. And then I made the bed, picked up the laundry, vacuumed the floor. I did not get to every room today. The boys had some testing with school going on, and we had to get schoolwork done. But I got the majority of the house picked up. I still needed to do the bathrooms and their bedrooms. They usually do their bedrooms once a week, but a lot of times I have to go back through and kind of finish up for them because they are 8 and 11, so they need help. Then I had all this laundry. I had been doing laundry through the weekend, but was not folding it and putting it away. So this was just about 3 loads worth. I still had a lot more to do after this, but I did get the majority of it done and put away. This is a sneak peek of the bathroom in our hallway. This is before it is just really outdated. I have been wanting to redo this for a while. So I am just using paint that's on hand, and I have mixed in a little bit of white with this dark gray, and it kind of made it more blue, but I think it will be just fine. But this is 1 coat of the paint, and then this next is 2 coats, so it's just a sneak peek. The next time I show you this, it will be done, and I am so excited to get this done. And that is all for today. Thank you for hanging out with me. I hope everyone has a good day. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.